Hey there everybody, welcome back to this Pokemon Snap playthrough that's not a playthrough. My name is Andy, the Uncommentator, and this is episode number 43 of the series, the focus of which is going to be Genghis' brother, Kangas. Now as you can see there, the current Kangaskhan we have saved on the Pokemon report has a score of 4,100, and that is broken down by a size of 1,000, a pose of 1,050, a bit of a random one, and then that of course is doubled 2,050 to make 4,100. So we're going to try the best we can to match that score. But before we do that, of course we need to read the POSG entry for Kangaskhan, which goes as follows. This big Pokemon is distracted by the beautiful flowers. Hit it with a piece of Pokemon food or a pester ball to make it turn and face the camera. Your best shots come when Kangaskhan lunges at you or dances to the tune of the Poker Flute. So, that's what we're going to do, basically. Although, having said that, one of those poses is slightly higher than the other. The one where it's dancing or lunges at the camera. So, yeah. They are both high poses, but one is slightly higher than the other one. Anyway, let's get on with it. So we need to go back to the beach. It's towards the end of the beach, or Area 3. As the POSG describes it as. So we can skip past all this bit. We'll have to slow down at some point to avoid the Pidgeys and the Meowths. So last episode was Chansey, so we're sticking with single stage normal type Pokemon. I know Blissey obviously came along and Chansey isn't a single stage anymore, but at this juncture they both are single stages. Has Kangaskhan got an evolution or a pre-evolution? Something nagging in the back of mind telling me that it has, but I think that's just my mind playing tricks on me. Maybe some fan art that I've seen. Where the mini Kangaskhan in the pouch is stood up. I don't think that's a real Pokemon. Anyway, could be wrong. No idea. Don't really care. If I am wrong, somebody tell me. I'm sure somebody will. People that are into video games are excellent at telling you when you're wrong. So I'm sure somebody out there will correct me. Okay, so we're heading round here. So this is the Kangaskhan over here. There's only one. So we just need to hit it as quick as we can. We just need to hit it as quick as we can. And there we go. Just like that. And it'll turn around. Okay, or it won't turn around. Won't turn around. What the hell's going on here? Right, let's slow down because we've made a bit of a hash of this. And it lunges at the camera. We don't want that though. We want to play the flute. And we want to get it dancing. Just like that. So we'll see what that gets. Hopefully we'll get 1,000 size. I don't think we will. I want to try and replicate this score. I don't know if I've already said that once. If I have, I apologise. I can't see this being 1,000 size because it's not filling the frame. So just a reminder, that's the one we've currently got. So you can see there, filling the frame, barely clipped. In fact, I don't think it is clipped. But this one a lot smaller. So go with that one and see what it gets. Give us a benchmark. But as I've said possibly 3 times now, I do want to try and replicate this score because I feel like it's one that I should be able to get without too much trouble. So the size is going to be the key. 990 for that. 990 for that. That is unbelievable. Okay, so we're 10 points short. Not quite sure how, but hey ho. So that's the baseline. So we'll have another go. Yeah, incidentally, the guide there suggested that the lunge or dancing to the Pokemon flute are the highest poses. Now, if you take a picture of it doing the lunge, that's only 1,000 size. Sorry, 1,000 pose. So that extra 50 pose points comes for it dancing. Interestingly enough, because given the fact that Joke seems to like Pokemon that are in pain, so he seems to give higher scores if they've been sort of hit with a pester ball or are struggling somewhat. It's interesting that he prefers the shot of this one dancing, which is more of a happy thing, compared to lunging at the camera when it's probably slightly irritated that you've disturbed it from looking at the flowers. Hey ho, which is the unique way this game works. Ooh, look at that. You know what? Screw it, we'll take a picture of that. Why not? Not often you get a good shot of Butterfree, so we'll take a shot of that. Actually, the Meowth to run past. Now, I have to say Kangaskhan is one of my least favourite Pokemon. Certainly Generation 1 Pokemon. And the main reason for that is, well, it's twofold really. Pokemon Stadium is one reason. Please hit it, thank you. We'll slow down, don't know if we need to. Yeah, it sucks on Pokemon Stadium. Because it seems to outspeed everything. Don't know, I just took that. We'll play the flute. Right, surely one of those should be good enough. Yeah, it sucks to face on Pokemon Stadium because it's got a mountain of HP and seems to outspeed everything for some reason. And then on the Game Boy, the red and blue Game Boy, it's one of the harder ones to catch. So, not a fan of Kangaskhan. Oh, I made a mess of that, didn't I? In fact, that was a perfect chance to get a... Look at the... That's the Butterfree I've currently got. Yeah, just... That's annoying. I'll submit it anyway, see what it gets. Anyway, let's actually focus on Kangaskhan, because that's what we're here for. Also, incidentally, if you play the flute, it doesn't matter which flute song you play. It doesn't make any difference to the score. So we don't need to play a certain song like we do for other Pokemon, such as Vileplume. Bit of a spoiler if you're not going to watch that episode. These all suck. Don't know why I took that. Okay. So the best one we've probably got... See, that a bit higher up, that one would have been okay. They're all slightly clipped. We'll go with that one because it's not clipped. But, given how small the last one got 990, I'm just wondering if it's worth going for that one instead. I mean, no, we'll go for the bigger one. I think this might be 1,000, even though... Cause with the last one being 990, even though it's not filling the frame, I feel like this might be 1,000. Let's see what this gets, just out of interest. It's only 900. That's because the wings are clipped.
Wow.
Yeah, another Butterfree in the frame. See, 460. Look at that. I've matched the score. I've matched the score. See, if I just got a bit higher on that first Butterfree, I'd have annihilated that. So that's annoying. Well, I'm annoyed about that. Anyway, whatever. This is not Butterfree's episode's been and gone. Now let's see. 970. How is it a smaller size when it was clearly bigger than the last photo, which got 990? Joke strikes again. Another reason to hate Kangaskhan.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I've got a memory like a Goldeen, so I'm not sure if I've said this or not. But yeah, I don't like Kangaskhan because of Pokemon Stadium. But if you like Pokemon Stadium, then please check out my Pokemon Stadium playthroughs. I've done Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 using only rental Pokemon. So if that sounds like the sort of thing you want to see, then please go and check that out. If you want to see me get mad at a Kangaskhan for outspeeding a Gengar or outspeeding a Starmie, or if it outsped. At least it did. I don't think it outsped Electrode, otherwise that would have been the final straw. You know, I think Electrode's the quickest Pokemon in the game. It's either that or Aerodactyl. I think it's Electrode, but I'm not 100% sure. Anywho, any chance of getting a good Butterfree this time? That really did annoy me, actually. Because that was a perfect chance. And I just didn't take it. See, that one's gone now. So that sucked. Anyway, let's focus on Kangaskhan. As I said, Butterfree's been and gone. Right, can we actually hit it slightly earlier than we have been doing? I'm just terrible at aiming. That surely got it. There we go, that definitely got it. Slow down a little bit. Wait for it to have its throw its tantrum. Right, surely one of those is good enough. I even went quiet to concentrate. That's how serious I was. How much I was focusing. Right. Okay. Here we go. No. 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 Oh, that one might be good enough. Well, it's virtually the same as the one I've got, so surely that's good enough. Just leaning more, just leaning over slightly. This is going to be 1,000, surely. Now, normally, if I match my score, I normally keep the new photo, but well, not in this case. I'm going to keep the old one because I prefer it. If this is indeed 1,000 size, I'm talking like it is, and absolutely no guarantee with this dude. See, 980. Apparently, that's also smaller than the first photo that I took. Well, I absolutely hate Kangaskhan more than I already did. which is difficult because I did
Back.
quite strong dislike for Kangaskhan.
Yes.
Well, I've just realised something actually, and I'm today years old realising this. The first bit of Kangaskhan, Kanga, is like a kangaroo, isn't it? And obviously and Kangaskhan's got a joey type thing, hasn't it? An equivalent of a kangaroo's joey. It's got a marsupial. It's got a pouch for the young. I'm today years old realising that, so that's where the name comes from. Well, I don't dislike Kangaskhan as much as I used to, but yeah, I'm sure everyone's realised that a lot quicker than I did, but hey ho. One of the cleverer Pokemon names, clearly. Not too clever for me, as we go over the rickety wooden bridge. Any chance of Butterfree coming into view? 2 Butterfrees? 1? No? Okay. There were 2. I'm not happy with the Butterfree photo I've got. That's the issue. Or one of the issues anyway, that's why I keep checking that out. But anywho, I don't want this to turn into a montage, so please can we just get this 1000 size? There we go. Right. Stop looking at the pink flowers. You get on with it, throw your tantrum. Surely this is good enough. Come on. I mean, at least it's one of the easier ones. Just that finicky old fool. See, the score that got 990, the highest score, was something like that, wasn't it? It wasn't even close. And then the bigger ones, so that's a fun one, are getting the lower score. I just don't... I just don't understand this. I genuinely don't. Let's go for the smaller ones again. Let's go for that one. That looks a fun one. Got its mouth open. It looks like it's doing... I don't know, Boogie Wonderland or whatever it is. Or a more modern song. Come on. Hey! You know what? I said I wouldn't. I said I was going to save the keep the old photo. Well, I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna keep that new one because I quite like it. What an interesting pose! It is an interesting pose. Mouth open. It's pointing at the camera. Looks like it's doing the thing where you move your arm to the. I don't know what it is. Is it Greece? Anyway, move on. I will reference something that came out in a year that starts with the number 2 eventually, but I'm not sure when that's going to happen. Anyway, yeah, we'll keep the new photo because it's a fun one. Mouth open, looks pointing at the camera as we said. Unfortunately, the score's not good. I'm 20 points off 293,000. I really want to try and get those 20 points. I feel like there's Pokemon coming up that I may be able to boost that score, but I don't know. Anyway, that was Kangaskhan, so that's in the book, so we'll go back to the report and sign off like we normally do. So that was fairly painless, as I suspected it would be. Although, I think it took as many attempts as Chansey, and Chansey I thought was going to be a lot more tricky. Anywho, that was Kangaskhan, so that's how you get it. That's how you get it, basically. Hit it with a Pestiball or an ASPF, and then play your flute and watch it shake its... I don't know, watch it shake its considerable junk. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, then that's fantastic. Please like and share the video. You can also leave a comment on the video, should you choose to do that. While you're on YouTube, if you head on over to the channel, The Uncommentator, you'll find the rest of the videos in this playlist. You'll also find a myriad of other games I've played through for various consoles over the years. You'll also find the Pokemon Stadium playthroughs that I've mentioned earlier, so please go and check those out. But join me next time. We're moving on. And I don't have a memory like a Goldeen because I can remember that is the next Pokemon. So that's something to look forward to. But until we get to that point, for now, from me, it is sayonara.